What is this? A Wi-Fi battle from NBZ? Preposterous, I say! Utterly preposterous, yes, of course. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm NBZ, and this is a Wi-Fi battle. Haven't been able to get these up too frequently, unfortunately. I have been quite busy in London, so computer narration things have not been at the top of my list, but it's right here, right now, and we're going to do it. We're going to have a battle. This is from a stream. It's against Devilchu32. Sounds a bit like Iron Brew 32. Perhaps he was a fan of the beverage, and so decided to name himself in a rhyming scheme similar to it. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Shall be a mystery for the rest of time, unless he were to, of course, answer, which he perhaps may do in the comments. Who knows? Regardless, I have a team full of a bunch of crap that I just saved. I was like, you know what? I just want to use all of this at once and throw it on a team and see how it goes. I'll just put it out there. So we're actually facing down a Sun team, which, or yeah, it is a Sun team, but it's not. Doesn't have a Ninetales. No, it doesn't. It's like it looks like a Sun team, but it doesn't really have a Ninetales. It's like using manual Sun, I think. So, yeah. So anyway. Bunch of shit happens, including me going into a Bomber Snow, or leading with a Bomber Snow, and then switching into Victini, and then obviously Fortress doesn't want to stay in Victini, so it goes into Latias. But ladies and gentlemen, I sub on the Switch, and this is a rather special Victini, because it is Substitute, plus Fire Gem, plus V-Create. And you know what? V-Create is pretty powerful, right? It'll probably do, like, a decent amount to Latias, but when you combine it with the Fire Gem... oh, man, it's a potent combination. Just let's think about if he had Sun up as well. If the sun was shining in the sky, plus Fire Gem, plus V-Create, that'd probably take him down to the red. Probably take his Latias right down to the red, which is quite a shocking and thrilling thought, I might say. But for the moment, it still does a very chunky amount of HP, takes him down to about 140, and, well, we're looking good here to revenge kill, I feel. I'm a little bit wary that he may have recover, because I do see lefties, so that's a little bit in the back of my mind that, you know, perhaps he'll be able to do that, which kind of would make my Fire Gem sacrifice useless, but we'll see how that goes. So he ends up Calm Minding on the Switch as I go into my Valyrian Steel, and, you know, even though he has the +1, he does have the HP Fire, which actually kind of confirms he probably doesn't have Recover, but no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because Dragon Plus HP Fire, he could still have Recover. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. So he goes for it regardless, but ladies and gentlemen, you know the Valyrian Steel can take those hits. You can't break this Valyrian Steel. I tell you what, he's smashing, meteor mashing, and crashing and bashing, and that's what I do. This Metagross is able to take down the Latias, and I still have a good explosion in me, because I have normal gem and stuff. I also have Bullet Punch, which is potentially viable on Gengar, which is why I try and go for it now, thinking that I don't want anything to really take a hit on my team. So I end up getting tricked, my normal gem away from me, which is rather annoying, but I do get given a Scarf, so I'm thinking, maybe later on I could use this Metagross from an explosion angle for some kind of explosive choice scarfed action. So I'm going to bring him back, sacrifice my Victini, because obviously it's going to take Stealth Rocks, and then this Gengar can clearly take it out with a Shadow Ball, so I'm just kind of letting it go. It's done a decent job by just firing off all that power to deal heavy damage to Latias, and its time has come. Shadow Ball shall take it down. So that's that. I'm going to just let him go, keep him out of the way, and now we'll get to the meat of the action, trying to take down this Gengar, which is probably an easy thing to do with my Abomasnow, and, you know, I do have Ice Shard on this thing, so that's going to pretty much clean Gengar out. I don't know, whenever I see Abomasnows, I don't really see them that often, I guess, so I never really think, like, Ice Shard's a possibility. So he probably kind of had the same idea, was like, oh, it's a Abomasnow, I'll just click Focus Blast and win, and then he dies to Ice Shard, so probably not the best for him. But I end up going for a Leech Seed onto the Fortress. I'm going to sapping that HP, sapping it. It's as if I took a giant straw, and imagine if you were, what... I do think about this from time to time. What's inside Fortress's shell? Is it like eyes that are swimming in some kind of juice? Because that would be delicious, because then Abomasnow would take a massive straw like he does with the Leech. This is a theoretical theory I have, that when Abomasnow uses Leech Seed, he doesn't actually throw seeds. He just takes his giant straw and shoves it inside Fortress and just saps it out. Also, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, using Protect on Explosion, pretty much the yeah, that's a word. Pretty much the best feeling in all of the meta game, I must say. And that's just something I did right there. I was pretty impressed with myself. Not gonna lie, I was pretty impressed. I managed to protect on an explosion, and Fortress dies. So I'm in a good position, I feel. Goes to Doug Trio. No chance. But apparently there is a chance because Ice Shard doesn't kill it. So, I was probably going to be Sash, though, anyway. Let's be honest here, guys. Probably was a Sash Doug trio. And, well, he doesn't even take him down to Sash. I thought Ice Shard really would, but takes him down to 7, kills me with a Stone Edge. But fortunately, because I do have the Hail on my side, I'm able to use that to my advantage to kill him off. Now we got Venusaur in the house. I think he's only got Venusaur and Jolteon left, but man, if Venusaur is able to get up some kind of like sunny day or some kind of thing with chlorophyll and solar beam, it's gonna be a bad situation, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be good. So I'm in Suicune, my ass ribbons, because look at it, literally it has ribbons that protrude from its asshole, and I believe that that was an appropriate name. I can't really do anything. I'm just basically sitting in here like, please, Suicune, please wake up so I can use Tailwind. Please, I would really appreciate if you just woke up so I could use Tailwind and use it to my advantage, because then I could bring in something that outspeeds Venusaur and take it down. But fortunately, I don't get the opportunity to do that, and Ass Ribbons just dies. Fortunately, however, I have Chin Stash, because this guy literally has a moustache coming out of his chin. You see, I'm being very literal with these nicknames here. Fortunately, this is a Resto Chesto DD Gyarados, which means he tries to put me to sleep, but I wake right up again, and I get back up, and I get up again, and I bounce up in the sky, and I'm going to bounce down onto his plant head, and then he's going to fall around. I don't know. I don't know, I went with it. It was a song that was kind of a reference, and I had to just go along for the ride. So I hit him with a bounce. Does all so much, down to 5 HP, so close. I get paralysis, though, which is pretty fucking fantastic. It means I can outspeed him this turn. Take him down with the waterfall. And he only has Jolteon left, which is, it could be potentially dangerous if he's like a rogue Scarf Jolteon, which would be really rather strange and disturbing and, you know, horrific for me. But it probably turns out, I think he's Life Orb in the end. He obviously is going to outspeed Gyarados because I don't have any boost or anything. Take him down with a T-Bolt. No problem. Well-placed electricity strike, and there's the Life Orb there. Now, I know I can outspeed him with Sceptile. I'm hoping, because I have the Choice Scarf. Obviously, I'm hoping I can kill him with the Leaf Storm and see how this goes. It's stab. It's really powerful. It's going to move his HP bar right the way down, but use him on 28. I'm like, no! Ah, god damn it. And then he has Chignal Beam, for God's sake. Fucking Chignal Beam. Which, ladies and gentlemen, just leaves me on 20. This is a crazy town, I tell you what. A crazy town, because he lives on 1 after Life Orb, and I'm actually able to take him down with a Leaf Storm. So many Smidgens flying around today, I tell you what. Smidgen here, Smidgen there, Smidgen everywhere. Alert the news, stop the presses, Smidgens all over town. And apparently, they shall continue to be a thing. So that was a game, that was a battle, that was a narration. If you did enjoy this video, then please do click the like button. That is very much appreciated. It helps my videos out. And hey, if you want to see me sitting in the garden talking about Pokemon, then you can click the screen right now. Just go there. I'm wearing a Sum 41 t-shirt. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice outside. And I would recommend it. That's that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.